Remember this, the birth of the partnership between David and Nick. After the next election, it could change to this, with Ed as Prime Minister, but Nick still there as Deputy. The Lib Dem leader says the people will decide, but he told me today some form of coalition is better than any single-party government.
Could you, Nick Clegg, comfortably, after the next election, say, bye-bye David Cameron, hello Ed, I'll be your deputy now?
I'll tell you why I could, because it isn't actually about my personal preferences. It isn't about whether this person likes that person more or whether they get on better with this person. It's not about that. It's about following the instructions, the instruction manual handed to us. I've always been very clear in the run-up to the last general election, and I will remain consistent and clear in the run-up to the next general election. I will always seek to do what the British people have said to us politicians they want us to do.
In private, senior Lib Dems are often scathing about the Labour leader, but publicly it seems it's time to be nice about Ed Miliband.
Would he be a good Prime Minister?
Sorry?
Would he be a good Prime
I
Minister?
have no idea. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened yet. I don't think you should judge people until they've been able to prove themselves.
You've dealt with him a lot. You've just dealt with him over Syria.
Yes, look, I personally think that the Labour Party and Ed Miliband himself, I think they've assumed that somehow the general election is going to somehow just be delivered to them on a plate simply by criticising the coalition and the difficult decisions we've had to make. So I think there's a bit of a blank at the moment in what the Labour Party thinks. But I'm assuming they should get round at some point to telling us what they'd actually do.
There may be people who say the Liberal Democrats currently have 1 in 12 voters supporting them. Isn't it, frankly, a blooming nerve to say I, Nick Clegg, should be Deputy Prime Minister forever and a day?
Oh, I'm not saying that I should be Deputy Prime Minister forever and a day. Absolutely not. I won't be Deputy.
You are talking about doing it after the next election.
Well, that's not forever and a day, if I may. What I am saying is that I think that the worst thing for the country now, I just happen to genuinely believe that, given the mistakes of the past where governments kept messing things up, first the red team, then the blue team, then the red team, and then the blue team, is to jeopardise the recovery by allowing the Conservatives and the Labour parties on their own in a single party to mess things up again.
What, though, about this coalition? Some in his party want it to be wound up before polling day.
Vince Cable talked of the coalition ending before the election. I think you've just said that won't happen.
That won't happen, no. We will see this through till 2015. That's what we've said. In fact, we've done more than that. We've actually passed a law which says that this Parliament will last till May 2015.
Nick Clegg's trying to sell an idea. The idea that government will be better with him and his party involved, whoever is in charge. Nick Robinson, BBC News, Glasgow.